15 signs you're more attractive than you think. When it comes to self-evaluation, most people have a bad track record. Studies show that people can't judge themselves honestly, especially when it comes to how they look and how attractive they are. This is because everyone has a different idea of who they are. We scrutinize every little detail about ourselves much more closely than we would the actions or appearance of others. So, most people tend to underestimate their own worth and attractiveness. It can be frustrating to wonder what other people think of you, but there are a lot of signs you can learn to look for to find out. Here are some signs that you might be a lot more attractive than you think. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos like this. And don't forget to click the notification bell. First, when people see you, they smile. It's much more common for someone to smile at a stranger they find attractive than someone they don't. If you happen to notice that you get a friendly smile from most people you pass by on the street, chances are they find you attractive. We tend to subconsciously smile at things or people that are aesthetically pleasing. Giving a quick smile can be a way of flirting, but more often than not, it's just a natural reaction to something that is pleasing to the eye. Number 2, streepers stare at you. Anyone would feel self-conscious if they noticed strangers staring at them in public. But if it happens to you a lot, you might be more attractive than you think. We can't help but look at someone we like or find attractive when they walk into a room. People can't help but notice them. And someone who can do that easily must be pretty. If everyone is looking at you, it might just be you. People appear to enjoy talking to you. Do people always approach you and start talking, no matter where you are or what you're doing? If that's the case, it's probably because you're pretty. It may not seem fair, but people who are seen as more attractive are treated better and get more positive attention than those who are seen as average looking. People are drawn to attractive people because they have a certain pull. It might not always be about romance. It could just be because your face is symmetrical or you look good. Simply put, we like talking to attractive people more than other people. Number 4. When people see you, they raise their eyebrows. When someone raises their eyebrows, it usually means they are surprised or caught off guard. If someone looks at you and subconsciously raises their eyebrows, it's another sign that they might find you attractive. Like smiling, raising your eyebrows is a natural action that your brain controls. You can do it on purpose, but most of the time you don't. So, if you see someone doing this when they see you, it's probably because they think you're pretty. People often take a second look at number 5. When we see someone attractive, most of us take a second look. We do this for many reasons, but the most common is that we liked what we saw and wanted to keep looking. If someone gives you a second look, it means they find you attractive and might be trying to get your attention. If this happens to you a lot, it's almost certain that you're attractive. Number 6, people make duck lips. Duck lips is another thing we do unconsciously when we see someone we find attractive. No, I'm not talking about the duck face that has become popular on Instagram and Facebook. I'm talking about a quick reaction that may happen more than once during a conversation. Even though it sounds strange, this is a subconscious action that comes from wanting to kiss the person. It's like someone who constantly licks or bites their lips. Duck lips just tend to be a lot less noticeable, and therefore, harder to catch. Now you know what this quick little movement means if you see it when you're talking to a friend or a stranger. People may act differently when you're around. Are people a lot more nervous or jumpy when you're around? Do you notice that they act differently around you than they do around other people? And that when you approach them, they look nervous or confused? People who are attractive are often very intimidating, and it's hard not to get nervous when you're around someone you like or find attractive. If you notice others consistently acting strange around you, one of the reasons for this might be that they find you attractive and don't know what to say or how to talk to you. People go above and beyond to help you. People with good looks have an unfair advantage in that most people, even strangers, will go out of their way to help them or make their lives easier. Have you noticed that people are always eager to help you out when you have a problem, no matter what? People are more likely to help you because you're a good-looking person, and maybe also because you have a good personality. We tend to be friendlier and more generous to people we find attractive, even if we don't mean to. People rarely tell you how good you look. This may sound strange, but can you think of a time when you were very sure of yourself and thought everyone would be looking at you, but you didn't get many compliments? When something like this happens, it's normal to doubt yourself and think something is wrong with you. But most of the time, it means the opposite. People probably think you already know how attractive you are, so they don't think they need to tell you. Some people might even think that all the attention is getting to you. 10. When you do get a compliment, it feels like it wasn't meant to be. On the rare occasion on which you do receive some sort of compliment, the long-awaited praise often sounds casual or offhanded. People who only talk about your looks in passing can make you feel very insecure. But the truth is that they sound so careless because you always look great. Just give it some thought. You wouldn't always talk about someone you think is attractive. When they change something about their look or wear something new, you probably wouldn't say much about it. People are surprised by your insecurities. It might be hard to believe that people we look up to or hold in high regard could be just as insecure as we are. It's easy to think that they have nothing to worry about because of how great they look. But the truth is, everyone struggles with low self-esteem sometimes. Most people are probably surprised when you say that there are things about your appearance that you don't like or that you want to change. Any flaws you find seem minuscule to them. They probably don't even notice whatever imperfection you spot in the mirror. Number 12. Others tend to have strong feelings about you. When you're attractive, people tend to display extreme feelings toward you, whether negative or positive. They can seem too friendly or too cold and harsh for no reason at all. Whichever extreme they choose, it will almost certainly be because they find you attractive and want to get to know you, or because they find you intimidating. Some people will be rude to you because they are jealous of how you look, and others will try to talk to you a lot and make up reasons to do so just so they can be near you. Number 13. Someone has been obsessed with you more than once, whether it was for just one night or for months at a time. If you're good looking, someone has probably been obsessed with you. Whether it was a stranger who stuck to you like glue at a party or a friend who kept texting you even though you tried to ignore them, this is just more evidence that people find you physically attractive. You seem to find it easy to get along with people. Repeated failed relationships, in short, meaningless hookups can make you feel like you're not attractive. But that's usually not the case. Having a lot of dates shows that you are attractive to a lot of people. Maintaining a relationship is just a matter of building emotional maturity. Number 15. You get lots and lots of direct messages. Don't be too shocked if your DM are always full of messages, whether you're in a relationship or not. Social media is a great example of how attractive people are put ahead of others, which isn't a good thing, but it is a great way to find out if other people find you attractive. And if a lot of people text you, it's probably because you're attractive and they want to get to know you. Standards of beauty in society put a lot of pressure on everyone to look a certain way. Being attractive can help a lot when it comes to dating, but being attractive isn't just about how you look. Most people want more than just a pretty face. Learn to accept yourself and be comfortable with who you are. Look beyond your insecurities and unreliable perception of yourself to see how much others value you. When you get past these self-made problems, you'll probably find that you're much more attractive than you think. Have you seen any of these signs from other people towards you? Do you have anything else to say? Tell us what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and tell your friends about it so we can make more. Also, don't forget to look at our other videos. Thanks for coming to watch.